welcome to Choose Me NYC, a culinary blind date where today 2 single contestants create a dish in the same kitchen at the same time to tantalize and win the heart of a potential love. But here's the catch. They only get $35 and 60 minutes to make their case, and it all happens right here in this Brooklyn kitchen. I'm your host, Angela Scarfia. Now let's meet today's contestants. So contestant number 1 is Alysia. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Alysia. Hello, everyone. I am from San Antonio, Texas originally, but I currently live in Ridgewood, Queens.
All right, so I heard you write scary movie screenplays. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I really love horror. So in my spare time, I like to write scary stories and scary screenplays and scare myself to death, I guess. I don't know.
So you're into scary.
I'm into scary.
Okay. What if your date is scary? That comes on today.
I don't like for my date to be scary. No.
Right. So speaking of scary, I know you're from Texas.
I am.
And our contestant today is vegetarian. And I know Texans like to eat their meat. So how do you feel about cooking for a vegetarian?
I feel okay cooking for a vegetarian. Okay. I can't cook meat.
Oh, okay. So it's a win.
So it's a win. It's a win for everyone.
Good. That's good. Other Texans are probably like, wait, what? But you're like, this works for me.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm excited to see what you make today.
Thank you.
All right. So let's meet our other contestant. Contestant number 2, Chrissy. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey there. My name is Chrissy, and I'm from and currently living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So, Chrissy, I know you're not even from here. You came all the way from Pittsburgh to be with us today.
I did, yeah.
So how do you feel about potentially going on a date with someone who lives in New York City?
Honestly, I'm open to it. I've dated everyone in Pittsburgh, so I'm ready to move on.
Gotta try new cities here, okay? So tell me what you're cooking today and how is it special to you?
So I'm making, normally on Sundays we would have big Italian dinners where the sauce would cook all day on the stove, but we only have an hour. So I'm making my favorite dish that my mom makes. It's tomato basil over penne.
Mm-hmm. And what's special about this meal?
It's delicious. It's also, I'm making it gluten-free, minus the garlic bread. And honestly, up until I got to New York, I thought this was my mom's homemade recipe, and I talked to her about the ingredients, and I discovered that it was actually from a restaurant in Pittsburgh.
So your family recipe is actually not your family recipe.
It's not, and the restaurant doesn't exist anymore. So, yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah,
keeping the recipe going.
Exactly.
That's nice. That's actually really nice. Well, I'm excited to see what you make today in the kitchen. And although it's not a family recipe, it is now your family recipe.
It is now. That's what I'm telling people.
That's right. All right. So those are today's 2 contestants. I'm excited to see what 2 people do in the kitchen. It'll be much less crowded today. So if you both are ready, I'm ready. So let's get cooking. So quiet with 2 people.
Hi, my name is Dara. I am from Miami, Florida, but I currently live here in New York City.
So I see our first potential challenge. It looks like you're both making similar things. You have similar
her grandma's Papa John's recipe.
Right. You both making this pasta recipe?
Wait, are you Italian?
No.
Oh my God! Now the pressure's really on me. I'm like representing my people here.
Right. So I guess first let me start with Alysia. What are you making, and how do you plan to make it different than this pasta recipe?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. Well, I have you to thank for that actually, because I am going to make spicy pesto, which I've never done before, but which you have inspired me to do.
Okay.
So I'm going to trust your judgment.
Okay. You can pull up your phone and check a recipe if you want.
Yes. Doing that, absolutely.
Yes, that might be good. So you're going to try to do a pesto. Girl, because if it come out messy, don't blame me. But yes, let's check a recipe. But you do have ingredients to do it. So it might be good. Yeah, that's good. All right, so maybe come check a recipe, and then I'll come back when you have like an idea of what you want to do. I see Chrissy's already in the kitchen in the back, measuring on the stove. Tell me, what's your first part of your pasta making that you do?
The first thing I'm supposed to do is saute some garlic.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, my My ancestors did not use measuring cups. I mean, I do a lot of things different than my
I was
ancestors.
about to say.
So yeah, I'm gonna start with the garlic.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start chopping from there.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. All right. So I will definitely say like 2 people in the kitchen is much less crowded than 3. How do you both feel cooking with another person in the kitchen?
I think it feels very natural cooking in this kitchen with you.
It does. I feel like I've known him my whole life.
Well, that's nice. How would you feel if there was a 3rd person in here?
Depends on the third.
Yeah, it definitely depends.
Really
She's making the
does.
same dish.
Yeah. Now that would have been funny. That would have been funny. So what garlic are you using? Is it like a pre?
Oh my God! Don't tell my.
I know. You doing? This is like.
Don't tell my dead grandmother, but I am. Oh my God! I'm using already made,
Is it chopped garlic?
already chopped garlic, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another
Quick
sin,
and easy thing.
but yeah.
You were trying to save time.
Just trying to save time
That
because we
makes
only have
sense.
an hour.
Yeah.
So,
That makes a lot of sense. Do you find there's a difference between fresh garlic and the packaged garlic that's already pre-cut?
actually, I've used this and I really like it.
Good, okay.
Um,
Well, that's good.
I'm also not a great cook, so I wouldn't even want to ask, but I think it's great for time saving.
Yeah,
And,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I think that cooking for somebody is a little bit more intimate for me because it definitely feels like an act of love. So I probably wouldn't do it for anyone that I feel like I didn't want to be receiving that kind of a love. And I, I would say maybe my dating pool is too small for me to have enough options for that.
It's just so, you're starting with the garlic?
I'm starting with the garlic.
Okay.
I am going to mince this really thin,
Okay.
I think, and then put all of this into the blender
Okay.
for my pesto.
Yeah, so I highly recommend for the garlic, you don't have to mince it. Just
No.
throw it in the blender.
I will do that.
Throw it
I
on
will
in
do
there.
that.
I mean, we got an hour,
will do
but
that.
you know, ain't no need for extra
I love
chopping.
that you're on my side. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad someone noticed it. I'm here to help in the kitchen.
I think she's already winning. She's actually chopping the garlic. Angela called me out. Like, what's that?
That is too funny. So you're adding these. Oh,
Add tomatoes. I gotta cut them, but
Let's talk about the tomatoes.
So-
I too, as well. I have an Italian. My mom is Sicilian, so I have a little Italian in me.
Okay.
So I also prefer to try to make fresh tomato sauce from scratch. However, when I do get cans, I normally get diced. Ooh, but tell me about yours.
So this is what the recipe calls for: plum skin tomatoes. So there's only one cutting board, so I figured I'll cut them in the pan, and it basically cooks into the olive oil. And I mean, they're softer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like that you're using. This is the closest to homemade you're gonna get with the plum tomatoes in a can.
Oh, this is as good as it gets for me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's so nice. Most people just use pasta jars, so
Yeah.
you're already ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is nice.
That's a lot of pressure. I feel like my grandmother would be very disappointed if I lost this contest to a woman from Texas who's not Italian.
All right, so have either of you cooked for a date before? And if so, what was the main motivation that got you excited to do it?
I have only cooked for somebody if they have cooked for me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a bit of a diva.
So it's an earned thing.
Yeah.
For you to cook for someone, it has to be earned.
Yeah, a little, yeah.
No, that's good. That's a good point. You, Chrissy?
I've cooked for people before, and it's usually like if I'm trying to impress them, which is funny because it's not that great. But
I think
That
you're
was
too
the
hard on
motivation.
yourself. You know what you're doing. You're way too hard on yourself. Well, it's smelling good already. So all you have in there is garlic, plum tomatoes, and basil?
olive oil and some butter.
Oh, okay. Well, it smells good already.
Thank you.
I am a little bit nervous to pick a date just based on food alone because although I definitely think that food can indicate somebody's personality in some ways, it's still going to be going into things pretty blind, but I'm excited to see how it works out.
And did you add salt in there?
Yep.
Yeah, it's got
Salt and pepper.
All right.
Is this your first time making pesto? Yeah, it sure is.
Doing great.
Why do it now? Who knows?
I'm excited about a spicy pesto.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I hope it turns out.
And you remixed this
how
on the
I hope.
fly, which is nice.
It worked out. We'll say that.
So your sauce is boiling, and how is it looking for you?
It's looking good. It's mixing in. I'm just hoping it all comes together
Yeah.
in that hour window.
That's great. So are you gonna start prepping your garlic bread now? Because you probably have about like 23 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting that ready.
Okay.
And what else? Got the water boiling.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
Doing good on time.
can you tell me a little bit about this wine and this chocolate you got sitting over here?
You like that wine? So, with a $35 budget, I was like, I want to get wine, but there wasn't much left, so I got the best can of wine I've ever had.
Oh,
That right there is the way to a lady's heart.
I hear that. And then what's the chocolate? Is it a part of anything
also
or?
fit in the budget. It was just like a little garnish, like a dessert.
Oh, like a little dessert. That's nice.
kind of like a
It's
like
so
a Valentine-y
nice.
dessert.
It is Valentine-y.
Yeah.
It's cute. I like it.
I mean,
It's nice.
I hope she's not, lactose intolerant, but well.
Right, lactose intolerant and doesn't drink. This would not go well.
So I found that wine one day. I was out shopping and I picked it up and I tried it because I love canned wine and I think boxed wine is really funny. And I know it's not sophisticated, but I think people that drink canned wine are probably going to be fun.
So how do you like your pesto? I saw you add a little more red pepper.
I did. It's good. It's very garlicky, but I like that it's garlicky.
Right.
I do want it to have a little bit more of a kick.
Yeah.
I do run the risk of them not liking
That's
that.
true.
We will see.
Yeah, okay.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. I mean, if you
all
like
we
spicy
can do.
and that's how you cook, it's good
Yeah.
that the person knows in advance.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I hate is when someone tells me not to have hot pepper in my food. Because I like my things spicy.
Yeah.
So
Same. Yeah.
you gotta. This is how you cook. This is what they're gonna get in a relationship.
Exactly. No chicken. That's the most important thing.
Right. All right, so there are 15 minutes left. I see that sauce has been simmering this entire time, so it's in a good shape to be done. Did you start your noodles yet?
I'm waiting for the water to boil.
Okay.
Got a little mismatch on the stove there.
Yeah, we're gonna need those noodles. You know, it's
Well, they're
gluten-free
gluten-free,
noodles. I'm about
yeah,
to say they
I
look
think they're a little
testy.
quicker actually.
Are they?
Really? That's good.
I think so.
I'm like, sometimes they hit or miss. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's longer.
Yeah.
And I think
And what are you left with?
I am ready to plate. I'm gonna put some of these
Okay.
fried garlics on top.
Oh, yes, that's cute.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use tomatoes? Decided not to?
I can't think of anything to do with them.
Sometimes, and this is when I do pesto, but I like a little fresh on my food.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll chop up the tomato, salt, pepper, season them, and then add them on.
It's
as
not a
something
bad
nice.
idea.
So,
Always give somebody the option.
yeah, and it adds a little color. It's a cute
Yeah,
garnish, even if it's just a garnish.
Totally.
Something to think about. You have them, so why waste?
I have the time.
I
Yeah.
was about to say, you got the time. You can make the plate real
Make
cute.
it happen.
Yes.
So I was looking at Chrissy's ingredients. I definitely perceive that she's done this a few times. It definitely does not seem like something she picked up from a restaurant. So I'm definitely pretty intimidated, I have to say. This definitely seems like somebody that knows what she's doing in the kitchen.
All right, everybody, we're gonna do a time check. Y'all have 10 minutes left. I know this pasta is still boiling, so we want to make sure that's done. That sauce looks like it's done. It looks like Alicia's ready to plate.
I am ready to
Okay,
plate.
great. This pasta looks good. Your little pesto pasta came out nice.
Thank you.
Are you pleased with it?
I am pleased. I hope other people are also pleased.
All right. But for your first time making pesto, you did a fabulous job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Fabulous job.
I learned new skills quickly. That's at least something.
That's good. So I see you're adding the oil and the tomato.
I'm gonna get made fun of for this on the
I
internet. I
can't.
can already tell. This is like cooking with white women 101.
I can't. Well, I'll say this: as I gave you the recommendations, and you put your own spin on it.
I sure as hell did.
I appreciate the creativity.
I'm just gonna plate them. You're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we have them. Tomatoes are great. We're just gonna plate them. We're gonna season them a little bit, and If she wants some, she wants some, and if not,
That's great.
that's
No,
exactly.
it's just the side.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's an option.
And then I'm just gonna put some cheese on top.
That's great. And then you're done?
And then I'm basically done.
Wow.
Yeah.
This might be the quickest plate we've ever had finished.
Ah, well. When you don't know what you're doing, you can really speed through it.
All right, so you got 4 minutes left. So you have enough time to drain this, plate it, and cut your bread still, right?
Yep.
Okay. Give you time.
That's
so
a
you
free
know.
facial right there.
Okay.
There we go. Do you need
Oh, that's so nice. So nice.
Yeah, I think we just,
No.
let's see. Just let that
Yeah.
sit there for a minute. And then I think I'm gonna cut the bread.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Stir this, cut the bread, is that everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you getting close to 3 minutes, so.
So there's 3 minutes left and my bread still isn't done. I have to wait for that to get done. I have to cut it, I have to stir my sauce, I have to plate my food, and I'm running out of time and I'm getting a little nervous.
It's 1 minute and 30 seconds now,
Okay.
so.
Here we go.
You got your 1 minute and 30 seconds. I see you got a little piece of bread cut. That's good.
You got some cheese over there, already grated.
Yes, perfect.
All right.
And
then-
good. 1 minute. 1 minute.
All right.
Nice. You'll be good. You got about 30 seconds if you want to do any cute garnish or anything. You might still have time.
Okay.
That's good.
I think I'm gonna
That
do.
sauce came out nice. Yes, little piece of
Yes.
bread.
I might have buttered the wrong side.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's all right. Let's see.
Little garnish. All right.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8,
That's a pretty good
7, 6,
one. Put cheese on
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that teamwork. Look at that teamwork. And it came out good.
Yeah, that looks good.
It came out good. Very nice. Very, very nice. Well, both of y'all did great. Welcome back to today's show. We're here with today's contestant, who is Dara, who's going to be trying all of our food today. Where are you from? What are you most excited about here being on the show today?
Hi, well, thanks for having me today. Really excited to be on the show. My name's Dara, as you said. I'm originally from South Florida, and then I moved to Chicago for a little while for school, and I've been living in New York for just about a year and a half now, and it's been really exciting, so much fun. I'm having the best time. I'm so excited to be here today, try some good food, and hopefully meet some really awesome people.
Yeah, well, you will. Well, we'll start off and say one thing is that you normally have 3 contestants, and you normally get to try 3 meals. But one of our contestants had an emergency, so we only have 2 contestants today. So you're short 1 meal, but I want to reassure you that there was not a missing ounce of love that went into these plates.
I have to be honest, I'm kind of glad because I'm really, really indecisive. So just cutting it down to 2 options is probably for the best.
That's great. The universe knows. So tell me, do you find that you're decisive when it comes to picking a date?
I'm really bad about it. I'm a big ghoster on the dating apps. I have them all on my phone, then I delete them all off my phone. You know how it is. And then I don't know. I forget to check them a lot. And so then it'll be yeah, you haven't responded to her in 2 months. I'm oh, that's so true, thank you. I'm gonna not. So it's been rough. And it's really hard to meet people, especially because so I'm a nanny for my day job, survival job, etc. And so I only work with children, and so I don't really meet a lot of people in that field.
Right.
As you wouldn't.
And if you did, it'd probably be bad.
That would be bad. There is a book called The Nanny Diaries that I read, which is sort of eerily similar to my life. And the girl in that did meet a guy in an elevator, so I suppose there is hope
There's
yet.
Hope.
But also probably not, since that is fiction.
So I know you're vegetarian.
Yes.
So the meals were made vegetarian. What made you go vegetarian?
So I've been vegetarian for about 5 years, and I originally went vegetarian because I was really concerned about the earth.
Yes.
It's
a good reason.
right. Well, one of the biggest contributors to fossil fuels and all of that is the agriculture, and
Factory
specifically
farming. It is.
animals, so like cows and fat. So I decided to go vegetarian when I moved out of my house, like my parents' house. They weren't gonna let me do it before. So when I moved out of my parents' house, then I became vegetarian. And then like over the years, it's become a lot more about like saving the animals specifically, like, and feeling for the animals, not wanting to eat like a sentient being. More than just saving the, which like, I'm not like, oh yeah, I don't care about the earth anymore.
Right.
Only the animals. I still obviously care about fossil fuels and global warming, and in addition to all of the environmental impacts.
Oh, that's great. No, that's good. I feel like I've been vegan, so I feel like there's like 3 main reasons why people go. It's normally animals, and then the planet is a huge consideration, and then I feel like then there's the health component. So I feel like those 2 reasons are like top 2 normal reasons.
Yeah, and I never really liked meat. Like,
I know, me neither.
I had like a hard time. Like my parents, when I was a kid, were always like, "Dara, chew the chicken, chew it," and I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
So
I get that.
It wasn't difficult.
No, I agree. I resonate with that a lot. So you ready to try these meals today?
I am so ready.
Okay, great. So we're gonna move on to contestants number 1 dish.
All right.
Now this is a pesto, but it is a spicy pesto.
All right.
I hope you like spicy.
Listen, ultimately, it's not about whether or not I like spicy. It's about whether or not spicy likes me.
Okay.
And it does not. Well, it's just red pepper. So maybe this won't hurt me. I'm trying to be really dainty about this. I'm very.
It's a very long noodle.
Things are happening here.
It's been noodling for a very long time.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is really, really good. It does definitely have a little bit of spice to it, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm not very good with spice, but I wish I were better because I think it really adds an amazing like flavor to the dish.
Nice.
The pesto is very impressive.
Ooh.
I do not make my own pesto. I buy it from the store. So I'm very impressed that this is homemade. It tastes like it tastes correct to me. Like it's very garlicky, which I love.
This is great. These are all the things they said in the kitchen, so it's so nice to see you and hear you say it. Well, it is a homemade pesto, and this is their first time making it.
Oh my
I
God.
know.
Well, that's very impressive.
What did you think about the plating?
I think it looks very nice. Is this basil? Is that the situation?
It is basil, yeah.
Is there basil in the pesto?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so good. We're tying it in together. I'm like, I need to make sure that there's basil in the pesto because otherwise that's false advertising. And we don't do that around here. I like the little tomato. I don't have a knife, otherwise I'd eat some of it. And I'm not gonna pick it up and bite it. But I would eat it. And I think that is good. Like the acidity of the tomato. You gotta add that in there.
That's great.
I'm a professional food critic.
I see. Well, so overall, you like this dish?
Overall, yes.
Okay, great. So you ready to try dish number 2?
I am ready.
Okay. All right. So this is dish number 2.
All right.
It is a homemade basil pasta with a little bit of Parmesan cheese freshly grated on top.
Ooh.
And the best part is it comes with a side of wine as
my
well
goodness.
as an after dessert.
Oh my God. Okay. Impressed with a wine pairing.
Right.
And we have some garlic bread. Okay.
What's your first impressions on this overall display and dish?
I think it looks really nice. It looks very professional. I'm excited. I'm very easy. I like a red sauce. Let's do it.
Great.
All right. I'm gonna eat it.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat it just to inform you of that. If you didn't know what was about to happen, now you do. Yeah, it's very good.
You like it?
I do. I really like it. I mean, it's very it feels very like Italian restaurant. The tomato sauce, like it's not giving can.
Like an Italian restaurant in Pittsburgh.
Just like that.
You don't know the joke. In short, this recipe was inspired by an Italian restaurant in Pittsburgh.
Oh, well, oh my God.
Were you in the kitchen?
Yes. I was in a cabinet. I'm a contortionist. Let me try some garlic bread. Moving on. I'm like, let's keep this train on the tracks. Okay, very good. The bread is really good. The bread isn't homemade. She didn't like bake bread here today.
Well, no, not
that would
fresh.
Be crazy.
Right. No.
That would be insane. It's this really fast bread. It's the 30-minute bread. It's new. All in all, I think this is a very well put together meal. I really like the sauce.
Okay,
I really
good.
like it. I like again, we have fresh basil,
Yes.
which we love.
Yes.
The pasta's really good.
Yes.
Chunks.
Yes. Plum tomatoes. Did you want to pair with the wine or try the dessert?
Oh yeah, let me get a little sip. If you're fancy, then you go like this. Smells like wine.
She likes this dish. Safe to say.
Yeah.
I like this dish.
Yeah, it
overall.
goes great together.
Okay. So, do you need a time to deliberate? Because we're going to take a little break and then come back and then
All
you can
right.
pick your favorite dish.
I'm very excited.
All right,
Let's
great.
do it.
So we'll be right back. So we are back, and Dara, are you ready to pick your dish?
I'm ready.
All right. So dish number 1 or dish number 2, which one would you like to choose for your date?
I am gonna go today with dish number 2.
Okay. Why'd you choose that dish?
I felt like it was a very well put together meal. There's a lot of attention to detail with the addition of the wine and the chocolate and also the garlic bread. And I also I really liked the sauce. I felt like it was a really great meal altogether.
That's nice.
The other one was also delicious, just to be clear. The other one was also delicious. It's honestly my fault that I don't have any spice tolerance, but it was really good as well, and I would eat either of these again for sure.
Well, that's great. So we're gonna bring out the contestants. So we're gonna start with contestant number 1, who you did not pick. So Alysia, come on out.
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet
Very
you.
spicy.
It was, but it was still good.
Thank you. Thank you.
She appreciated the homemade pesto.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very impressive.
Yes, and I told her it was your first time making it.
Yes.
Snaps for homemade
you.
pesto.
Thank you.
All right, so you ready to bring out the winner?
I'm ready.
All right, Chrissy, come on out. Yay!
Hi.
Here, you can have a seat.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So you like my mom's meal?
I do, it was delicious.
Thank you.
So tell me, what do you like?
Really pretty.
They are really beautiful
Yeah,
plates.
really good. This
What'd
is
you
all
like
just
about the
very
meal?
Italian restaurant. Yeah, I liked the attention to detail with the pairing with the wine and the chocolate, and also I thought that this homemade sauce was really, really good. It
you.
tasted very restaurant quality.
I'll let my mom know.
Yeah, call her right now on camera.
All right, so we're gonna let both of them get to know each other, and this was our fun 2-person episode, which I thought went very, very well. So we hope you come back and see us next time on Choose Me NYC. Bye.